Hey everybody, we're working to get information out to the industry to keep everyone up to date on what is happening when it comes to how the payments industry is being affected during the coronavirus or COVID-19 outbreak. Right now, we're discussing resources and organizations in the industry that can offer assistance. No time for intro videos, let's get right into it. We are focusing on several organizations: OCC, FDIC, NCUA, bankers banks, corporate credit unions, credit union leagues, payment associations, NACHA, ECHO, and others when it comes to processing during this process. Who can help? Well, that does depend on who you are and who you are a member of and what your issue is, but we can all learn from each other. I'm going to go ahead and say that if there are any organizations I mentioned that do require membership and you're not a member, I would recommend calling them anyway. You may find that they will help you, and then you will see the value of that membership and why they are there to be able to help you. Today, let's look at the NCUA. Quick recap. For those who don't know, who is the NCUA? Well, they were created by the U.S. Congress in 1970. They are the National Credit Union Administration, an independent federal agency that ensures deposits at federally insured credit unions, protects the members who own credit unions, and charters and regulates federal credit unions. You may have seen the OCC video, and like what we saw in that, the NCUA has also released information to the industry in a letter. This is the March 2020 letter number 20-CU-02. It's addressed to federally insured credit unions. It has a subject line that reads, NCUA actions related to COVID-19. And like the OCC and other industry bodies, the NCUA recognizes there's going to be an impact to credit unions and their members in varying degrees due to the outbreak. And the NCUA wants to assure you that they are doing all they can to address the situation. They recognize the importance of the health and safety of the NCUA staff, credit union staff, and credit union members, and plan to take every step to ensure that the agency's critical mission of protecting the safety and soundness of the credit union industry continues to be executed as effectively and efficiently as possible. They also want to ensure credit unions can continue to meet, when safe and possible, the financial needs of their members. This is not new territory for the NCUA, as they did address pandemic plans back in 2010 after the H1N1 flu hit the country. And they have previously issued NCUA guidance that addresses business continuity for hurricanes, disaster, emergency, and pandemic planning and preparedness. We're going to discuss that type of information in a very near future videos. Let's stay to the letter for now. The credit union industry has a long history of working with and assisting their members in times of need. The letter outlines a number of strategies credit unions may consider when determining how to work with their members to address the impact of and challenges associated with COVID-19. Something I really liked seeing in the release of the letter was the statement that said this: I want to assure you that NCUA's examiners will not criticize a credit union's efforts to provide prudent relief for members when such efforts are conducted in a reasonable manner with proper controls and management oversight. Good one. As always though, document everything, but it's nice to know you're not going to be punished for doing the right thing. The NCUA encourages credit unions to work with affected borrowers and to recognize a credit union's efforts to work with members in their communities could contribute to the strength and recovery of those communities, at least a lot faster. What are the recommendations they're giving? Well, let's look. Things like this. How about waiving ATM fees? How about increasing ATM daily cash withdrawal limits? Waiving overdraft fees? Waiving early withdrawal penalties on time deposits? Waiving availability restrictions on insurance checks? Easing restrictions on cashing out of state non-member checks? Easing credit terms for new loans for members who qualify? Offering and expanding payday alternative loan programs? Increasing credit card limits for credit-worthy borrowers? Waiving late fees for credit card and other loan balances? Offering payment accommodations, things like allowing borrowers to defer, skip some payments, or extending the payment due dates. This would help avoid delinquencies and negative credit bureau reporting that could be caused because of the coronavirus-related disruptions. Credit unions may also need to make efforts to adjust or alter terms on existing loans in affected areas, and these will not be subject to examiner criticism. For example, a credit union working with a borrower to extend the terms of repayment, or restructuring a borrower's debit obligation to help ease pressure on the troubled borrower, which could in return improve their capacity to service the debt and strengthen a credit union's ability to collect on its loan. Credit unions may also ease terms for new loans to affected borrowers. This may help consumers and business members deal with any impact on their cash flows due to the coronavirus. We are already seeing how some industries are being affected. Other measures the NCUA is taking. Well, the NCUA is also limiting examination and supervision work during this time to off-site procedures only, with a few exceptions for special circumstances. Their examiners are working with credit union staff for secure exchange of information needed to conduct off-site examination and supervision work. And the NCUA has mandated telework for headquarters and regional office staff unless it's not possible. So anywhere they can, they're doing that. And the NCUA is not new to working in a telework environment, and they expect operations to proceed with little to no interruption, which of course includes processing credit union inquiries and requests such as regulatory approvals and field and membership expansions. They are encouraging credit unions to submit information to the NCUA in an electronic form to maximum extent possible, and want you to know that you may see things signed with a digital certification where you used to see a pen and ink signature to support teleworking. Now, if you have any questions or concerns, please contact your NCUA regional office or state supervisory authority, and you can go to their website, ncua.gov, for more information. With all that is happening, we all need to stick together and find solutions that work. If there's an issue you are facing, if there is a problem that is unexpected caused by the virus pandemic, then message me or email me, Kevin@paymentsprofessor.com, and we will do our best to get that information recorded and made available to everyone in the industry. If you're restricted from traveling and in need of some education and continuing education credits, don't worry, we're working on that. The entire industry is working on some solutions to be able to assist you. But let us know how we can help you get through this. We are here to serve you.